G'day, Dan here. Just checking in again. And I sort of want to focus on forgiveness. And look, starting with self. Because we all have to accept some responsibility for things that have been done or thoughts that have been had, words that have been spoken that maybe don't align with yourself and your true nature and being, in essence. I'm going to have the window down, I hope you don't mind. A few cars and that. So, because I just posted a video about some technological and psychological interference. And I suppose, that forgiveness goes deep, goes back to the root of conditioning and whatnot, with some systems that have been broken for a little while, if you ask me, but definitely in a modern world, with where we're at, a little bit off point. And sorry about the shaking phone holder. Might keep it interesting. Anyway, so what was I saying? So your thoughts, right, and conditioning, and then also situational things. So, unfortunately, some of these broken systems have resulted in people not doing the things that maybe they want to or should be doing. I know a lot in, say, the sovereignty groups and whatnot here in Australia, and I'll do another video on the sovereign citizens you're going after. There's two different words there, and that's completely different to being a sovereign steward. Let me make that clear. So that game's not going to work. I'll fight for that. I'm not changing no names either, because that's what we're being. We're sovereign beings. And not to be above or anything or below, like we're all one and the same, aren't we? In terms of being here and our human rights. And anyway, some of that's been stripped. And ultimately, going back to it in terms of forgiveness, starting with self, is to know that some of these situations, it hasn't been you. There's been things forced upon, and then, for people to step outside of the box and try to challenge and then go through a process as an individual which doesn't involve actually playing the game of paper trickery in a system that's built to make things very difficult for you to move past that point and reach, self-determination and a point where, you're basically able to pursue things in a bit more of a comfortable format. Now, in terms of what I've been sort of working on and been blessed to envisage and see over the last 7 years particularly, I feel there's a great new opportunity here for people to really get honed in on that North Star. So forgive yourself that you haven't been pursuing your deep down purpose and passions. Start with that. And then from there, ultimately it comes down to forgiveness of others. Some people have been trapped in these systems or these groups and become a empty vessel, a shell of what they used to be, because they've been trapped and put in situations where culture and their essence has been stripped from them. And, there's only so much a person can handle, but I don't think there's a point of no return if you've started from a point where you've got that light, you've got that love, you've got that in you where, you've gone to the depths, you've got to go deep with shadow work and the forgiveness, but if you know there's a new opportunity and a chance to reset, the great reset is for that, to reset, to align with those things that can bring you more, satisfaction, where you can serve, you can help others. And just trust and know that, and it's, we're in the information age, and I've seen some tools of, there's some tools where truths, are being unearthed, apart from our Creator and his whole army. So, I'm grateful for that myself. And I do, genuinely, for those that are in different independent sovereignty groups, I mean, specifically if you've been trapped, and put into a situation where you didn't want to be there and it's not right. These groups have been infiltrated and you're trapped. So now we can respect our cultures, respect our being and our essence, move past that forgiveness. And it sort of does tie in, especially as well these days, for some people's activities and actions. And I don't know how long, whether it's since I've been born, we've been that more far advanced with technology than what we're seeing on the surface. But I get the impressions that these clones and things that are coming to light now that they've been doing and transferring consciousnesses and stuff and trying to be immortal. Anyway. So, I think for myself in this recording right now, I'll forgive myself for contribution to anything that was connected to systems of control and dehumanizing, right? I had to do that because, I had those epiphanies where what I thought, what I viewed was a trick to basically get people to not want anything and not strive. And, there's a balance to that with surrender and, this forgiveness and whatnot as well. But so I don't want to sort of waffle on and go past sort of what I've already been on, and I'll just shut the windows and it's bloody hot. But please do, go through a reset of, forgiving yourself and those around you, upping your frequency and your energy to, focus on the present moment and now what we can sort of create in trust and faith that, many things are coming to light, and that those that have been in power doing the wrong things will, let's just forgive, let things just, universe and God take care of it. And let's put our energies into moving forward now. And that's it, I think, for now. I'll check in soon. I'll talk to you then. Bye.